Yes, what's going on, people? Welcome, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Blatant Red TV, the Liverpool fan channel. I know I don't really put up much videos, but I'm kind of just starting the channel. As you can see, I've got 30 subscribers. Thank you very much for the subscription to the 30 people. I'm very grateful for that. I'm trying to grow this channel through this season. Hopefully, by the end of the season, I've got a substantial amount of subscribers and we can build a little community. Apologies for me looking left and right and things like that because I'm at my son's football match, but it's not kicked off yet. So I thought I wanted to make a quick video before I obviously go off. I might obviously go off in second half and things like that. That's what I usually do. I usually yeah, go and watch him second half performance play and things like that. But yeah, I just basically wanted to bring you a video today, just kind of talking about, reflecting on how the season's been so far. How much games have we played? I think, is it 7 games we've played so far? Obviously, Liverpool top of the table by 1 point. But just how I've been feeling about Slot so far, things like that, get some of your thoughts about what you feel about the first couple games of Slot's era and things like that. But for me, it's been a great start in it so far. Let's be honest, after Klopp, no one probably expected Slot to come in and fit in so perfectly well right now. Even with the fact that, he didn't make no signings in the summer, apart from Chiesa. A lot of people like myself, fans alike, was probably, bewildered by why Liverpool ain't buying no one and things like that. But it just shows you how good the squad, obviously, that Klopp left behind is for Slot, where he felt that, he didn't need to change much. And at the same time, it's like a clean slate for a lot of players, where he came in and thought, you know what, I'm going to judge every player and see what level they're at, and we'll go from there in a sense. I do feel like next season you might see Slot probably sell players, and start bringing in players that he obviously wants. He did try to get Zubimendi in the summer, but obviously Zubimendi chose to stay. We can't knock him from that. I know that a lot of people are even me, I was a bit I got uppercutted by that in a sense, because we were so desperate for a signing. So when we heard Zubimendi, it was yo. And then we saw his performance in the Euros when Rodri obviously got injured, and he stepped in and performed well in a sense. I think even Arsenal was chasing him at one stage before they kind of got Rice. So, and then you have to understand, it's that's his boyhood club, innit? He's come up through the ranks, whatever, kind of like a Steven Gerrard, innit? And some players just, love their club, innit, till they don't want to leave, innit? And that was maybe Zubimendi's case, innit? So we can't knock him from that. But yeah, going back to Slot, so it's we brought Chiesa in. Chiesa, obviously, for me, obviously, even though he's got an injury record, I thought it was a no-brainer in a sense. And cheap option, 10 million, rising to 13. So we can't complain about that, man. Obviously, we haven't really seen the best of him just yet due to him being injured, but I'm sure obviously will come good. And it's just it's a decent cover for Salah at the same time as well, because we didn't have no cover for Salah on the right side. So yeah, for me, it was a decent signing. But yeah, soon hopefully we'll see the best of Chiesa with these next couple games coming, even down to the next the run of games that we've got coming up, after this international break. And for me, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but me, I always feel that the season starts after the 3rd international break, which is in November. So when that finishes, so and the players come back together, it's football straight from November all the way to March. Do you know what I mean? So there's none of these guys. Cause I, for one, don't like international breaks. I understand that players need to go off and represent their countries and things like that, but I hate them. I just find it boring, innit? Because I don't really watch England games like that. You know what I mean? It's I don't really check in how some other people probably check in. And obviously, excuse me if you start hearing, obviously, background noise and things, because there's parents and kids from other games that were played earlier kind of walking past and heading to cars and things like that now. So, but yeah, man, me personally, like I said, going back to the whole Slot thing, I think it's been a great start so far, but this is when we're going to get tested. Like, these next 10 games that we've got, even the 3 that we've got after the international break, Chelsea at home, like, everyone wrote off Chelsea in the beginning. They're sitting 4th in the table right now, like, under Maresca. Like, they're playing good football. Yes, we're at home. I do fancy Liverpool to win that game at home. I do feel like, yeah, Chelsea, they've got obviously a young, you know, vibrant team in a sense. Cole Palmer's on fire. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I can't remember half the other players in the team, but I feel that they're coming to Anfield, and I feel we've got the best defensive record in the league. We've only conceded 2 goals. I feel that we're going to turn over Chelsea, but I'm just saying in general, the 10 games that we've got, I'm going to try and remember them off the top of my head, but I think it's like Chelsea at home, followed by Leipzig away in the Champions League, and then we've got Arsenal away, at the Emirates. That is going to be the test. I feel like that's more of a test than the Chelsea game, you know what I'm trying to say? Because Arsenal slightly our rivals, and our record ain't that great. It's good at Emirates, but I don't think it's that great. Obviously, they beat us last season, so I feel that we need to go there and kind of like stamp our authority on this team, or sorry, on the league, like, or on just the other teams, like letting them know that the start that we had is not a fluke in a sense, you know what I mean? So I do want us to like show the world like that, yeah, you know, we're about it this season. We're serious, like, you know what I mean? Like, and do I think that we're gonna win the league? I don't want to talk just yet, innit? Let me wait till like I said, after the international break, and you know, the third one, in November, and like by December. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, going back to the 10 run of games that we've got, it was Chelsea, Leipzig, Arsenal, and I think we've got like Leverkusen in there, Real Madrid, Man City, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Southampton, and the 2 games against Brighton as well. One in the Carabao Cup and then one in the league. Those are some tough games. But at the same time, those are some excitable games. Like me, I'm excited about these games, like, you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. I'm just hoping that, like, we can, I don't know, come at the other end. By, like, the next international break in November, we're still sitting, like, near enough in the top 4 of the table. I'll be happy with that. How the results will go, I don't know. Like I said, Arsenal away, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Newcastle away, that's going to be tough. Like, the Champions League games, like Real Madrid at home, Leverkusen at home, like Xabi Alonso coming back to Anfield, that's going to be an emotional game, you know, trust me. But I'm always going to believe Liverpool's going to win, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm always going to be positive and believe that Liverpool's going to do their thing, innit? So, yeah, man. Up the Reds, innit? Like, obviously it's early. Like, they're not back until, obviously, towards the end of the week. But I just thought, let me get this video out just to kind of, like, give my thoughts on the season so far, how I feel, innit? This half, innit? And right now, I'm loving Slot. Like, compared to what's going on, obviously, at Old Trafford, Manchester, with Ten Hag and that, like, Slot's coming, he speaks well, you know, he's just like, I just like the way he's got, like, you know, he's even got the best out of some players. Van Dijk's performing well, Gravenberch, you know what I'm trying to say, who else? Diaz is on fire. A few other players, to say the least, man. Like, I'm going to probably do a video as well touching on the contract situation at some point, but like I said, I'm new to this. I've always wanted to start a football fan channel, and this is it, innit? Blatant Red TV is here to stay, innit? Like, but yeah, I thought let me just give you guys that little, you know, like I said, recap of how I feel about the season so far. And yeah, man, long may it continue, man. Long, by the next time, like the next international break comes, we're still basically talking about, yo, what the possibilities could be this season, where we could, like, you know, yeah. So, yeah, man, it's your boy Mike's, Blatant Red TV. Until next time, like I said, I'm going to probably do like a match preview for the Chelsea game when it gets more like closer to the time and so forth, and then match reactions and things like that. So yeah, it's been your boy, Blatant Red TV. I'm out. Thanks for joining me. Until next time. Peace.